facial exercises, skin gyms, skin rollers, lifting exercises. There is all of this hype about this stuff on the internet, but does it actually work? I'm a girl who likes the science, and I also like to try things out myself. So this is the Skin Gym, and I've been using it for a week, and I wanted to tell you what I thought about it. Because some of the claims are absolute crap, but it actually did some things that I didn't expect. So there's this trend going around the internet that has a bunch of these skin rollers or crystal rollers that is supposed to detoxify, it is supposed to help boost collagen, it is supposed to help with your wrinkles, etc. It's like a skin gym, a workout for your face. Now, there are these other things online where people are actually doing facial exercises like, I am going to exercise my cheeks and lift my cheeks, and this will help my jaw. Honey, the only thing you're gonna get from that is wrinkles. Think of it like a paper. If you crease the paper and unfold it and fold it in the same place time and time again, that crease, when you lay the paper out flat, will still be there. If you do this for 60 minutes a week, every single morning, you're going to be causing some of that wrinkling, some of that damage. When I go like this, I get wrinkles in my foreheads, yeah, you're setting those in. Just because you're exercising your muscles does not mean you're tightening the skin. You're tightening the muscle, but the skin goes on top of the muscle. Anatomy, physiology. And I'm sorry if that was harsh, and I'm sorry if that just ruined someone's day, but I would rather you know the truth than be damaging your skin in the long run. So that being said, there is this thing called the Skin Gym, and it's supposed to be these crystals that you wipe across your face and it penetrates your cosmetics better. Let me read you the claims because I was pretty skeptical, but I thought I would try it out. I'm actually thoroughly impressed, but not for the reasons that the package lists. I am impressed for other reasons, and I'm actually gonna link you to some research down below as well. So some of the claims are pretty intense. It says that this releases tension and relaxes facial muscles. Okay, like if your left eyebrow is really tense, I suppose that could be a thing. It says it stimulates collagen and improves skin and like anti-wrinkling. Not true. Stimulating collagen happens in the subdermal layers of the skin. It happens underneath the epidermis. And you need to get products to penetrate pretty darn deep in order to do that, or you need to do microneedling under a dermatologist's or an esthetician's professional guidance. You need to make sure that you are penetrating that deep, or doing laser or light therapies. Doing this on the surface of the skin is not going to stimulate that collagen. It might relax your face, but this is not doing anything to actually stimulate that collagen. If anything, it's stimulating and spreading oil. So that myth is busted, if we're gonna get all mythbusters up in here. Then it says that it helps to reduce puffiness. And that was something that I was pretty skeptical of, but that actually worked. As I started using this every single day in the morning for about a week now, I realized that it is cold, like it's a crystal, it's a stone, and it actually does really help to decrease puffiness. Because you're doing this, also usually lifting, don't pull down. If you get one of these, always go up. It really does help to get things moving within the skin. Skin has a lot of layers, there's a lot of fats, there's a lot of lipids underneath the very bottom layers of the skin. There's subcutaneous fat, which you have all over your body. It's what makes your skin bright and alive and supple. Well, this helps to kind of refresh that, which stimulates blood flow, which blood flow stimulates cleaning, such as lymphatic drainage and yes, depuffing. So that's amazing. Now what this also does is lymphatic draining. If you've ever had a lymphatic massage, they're amazing. They basically go throughout your entire body and they massage you to the point where they're trying to get your body to circulate, the lymph fluid in your body to circulate. Lymph fluid is really helpful, and when you get that circulating, it can really clean out a lot of toxins and get a lot of stuck areas of buildup, or areas that aren't getting enough circulation can really help that out. And lymph happens a lot too when you are sick. You might go to the doctor and she might pat your face. She's checking for swollen lymph nodes. If your lymph nodes are swollen, that can be a sign of infection because your lymphatic system helps with your immunity. This manually stimulates a lot of that lymphatic drainage. So just like you would get a massage at a spa or salon, that's what this is doing to your face. And I was actually really surprised at how similar this feels to something that an esthetician or a medical professional would do. So that I was thoroughly pleased by. The next claim that it had is that it helps to eliminate toxins. That's a far stretch. This crystal is not going to do anything to eliminate toxins. Now, if you are manually stimulating lymphatic drainage, either through this or through fingers or massage or some other way, yeah, that could in essence eliminate— Piper, don't scratch the couch. That could in essence eliminate toxins because your whole body is working to do that. But it's not like this crystal thing is made of anything special that, you know, is sucking toxins out of your skin. So I feel like that's a little bit misleading. There are a lot of techniques and practices that have been used for thousands upon thousands of years in ancient India, ancient Egypt, ancient China. And nowadays we just kind of disregard those. And it's because we don't have the research. Well, just because the research hasn't been done, nobody has paid money to fund scientists to go study it for 10 years, doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It just means that nobody has paid the money to actually do the tests. There isn't sufficient evidence proving it. And that means it should be done. But again, a lot of the research that is done is funded by someone. And who has the money to fund a bunch of scientists and pay them a good salary to research this stuff? It's large companies like Coca-Cola or Big Pharma who would benefit from positive results from those studies. So whenever you're looking at studies, always check who wrote them and, you know, what conflicts of interest there might be. Piper. And because only recently did scientists start studying some of these more holistic options that have been used for thousands of years, again, doesn't mean they don't work. It just means that we're just now getting to proving them medically, whereas they've always been used holistically. Piper. And I've always been a fan of holistic medicine. It has helped me a lot. Working on my de-stressing levels, working on massage and specific pressure points in my body, kind of like acupressure. I really believe that there is a lot of validity in that. Crystal healing, there's not a lot of science behind it. Is it true? Is it not? Just because a crystal has a frequency, just because your microwave has a frequency or your light bulb has a frequency, doesn't mean that you absorb that frequency and it becomes you. So just keep that in mind. So that being said, this can help serums penetrate better, but this is not going to make your serum a miracle serum or your oil a miracle oil. This is the one that I'm using and testing out right now. It's not going to do miraculous things. It might help rub it into the skin, but it's not going to penetrate any deeper. What's really going to work for your skin is actually using a skincare oil or serum that has particles and molecules and fruit or plant acids that are small enough to get down to where they need to go. Pushing them in with this is not going to make them go deeper. It's the size of the molecule on a chemical level that will. So that's kind of like my rant when it comes to facial gyms and to this little thing. Is it worth the money? You know what? For the deep puffing in the morning, yeah, I would buy this again. I think I'm gonna continue using it. Why not? It does feel really good on my temples if I'm like stressed out and have a headache. But that being said, I don't think it makes the claims that a lot of other people say that it does, and I don't think that people should run flocking to this as the next anti-aging treatment or start buying crystals and like putting them all around their room and on their bed and their pants. Like, stop. But if you've had a different experience or a similar experience, please share, because sharing is caring. And the more I get to talk to you, you know, I can only test things on my own skin. I can only look at research. But if you've tried it, or if you have an idea, if I can hear from you directly, I can take those different opinions into consideration. And then I can give other advice to other people or to other people on the internet that can help enhance their lives. Because not everybody likes pineapple on their pizza. There's different preferences. Not everybody's skin is the same either. Tomato, tomato. Potato, potato. Elevator, elevator. Okay, I'm done here. Those are my thoughts on this. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, because it helps me. Hit the little ding dong bell so that when I do talk about skincare, about nutrition, about health, you don't miss those posts. I love you guys to pieces, and I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Bye.